Hello schema lovers. In this video, I'm going to show you what are the benefits of using advanced schema over the simple schema items. So we are going to create simple schema for a local business schema type, and then we are going to use the advanced schema item for the same local business schema type. And I will show you what benefits you get when you are using the advanced schema. The advanced schema is also very easier to use. It is not very difficult. So let me show you and let's get started. Before we start, I have some tabs open here. The first one is my website. This is the website we are currently working on. And then we have rich results test, schema validator, and finally we have schema.org local business schema type open here, just to help us understand some of the properties it can offer. Okay, so let's get started with the simple schema item. It is pretty straightforward, so let's get started. You can select, you can name it anything. I'm just naming is local schema, and then we need to select the local business from this list. So let's select it and publish it. Okay, this is the local schema, and let's quickly check the fields mapping here. For the title, we do not want the title. We want to use the same site name, because this is going to be a global schema. It is going to appear on all of the pages and posts of the website. So I want the site title that remains same. Then we have a description. For the description, you can link it to anything, but I'm just using a fixed value. This is just a description. Domain description is enough. For the image and logo, let's use the site logo. For the telephone, we are going to use a fixed value, and I'm just going to put a dummy number here. For the URL, we are going to use the site URL, and for the price range, this is also an optional field. So let's use any price range here. For example, use a fixed value for 2000, let's say. For the street address, you need to put your organization address here that you want to appear in the rich results test. So I'm going to use a fixed value here and just putting some let's say a dummy address here. And for the locality, again we are going to use a fixed value, and this is going to be a Green River. For postcode, I suggest you use the right postcode here, but for now we are just using a dummy one. For the region, we are going to use a fixed value, and New York is just fine. For the country, you need to put a fixed country code here. You can get a list of all of the country codes on the website, so I'm just using the US here. And then we have a rating value, so let's use a fixed value here, and let's suppose we got 4.8 rating, and the number of review count is, let's say, 501. Okay, and this is the schema that I want to show on all of the website pages. So I'm going to select everywhere. So this is done, and let's update it. Okay, the local schema is done, and now let's check it on the front page. Fantastic. It has shown the local business here, and we have all valid results here. No warning. We have color mag, and all of the information that we added there is appearing right here. Google is fetching it, and the same you can test it on the validator as well. And indeed, it is showing the local business here. Okay, so let me quickly show you what happens if you leave one of the fields here. So let's remove let's say post telephone, and I'm going to remove it, and the fixed value, let's say none, and update it. And let's once again check the rich results. I just want to show you what happens if you leave one thing. You should get a warning. Oh, we solved the mystery. It is showing the local business, but it is has detected one warning here, and it is indeed showing missing field telephone optional. Okay, and if we will fix it by putting a number, the warning will be gone. Now this was just fine and I like it. It is simple to use, but there are some limitations. For example, if I go to the local business, it has a value of founder available. And what if I want to add the founder of this organization, or the founding date, or the founding location, or if I want to use an alternate name of this business, what happens? For example, I have a legal name that is different from my organization name here. I can use it here. Or if I want to, let's go alternate name, I have an alias available for this item. What if I want this type of things in my schema? You cannot use the simple schema. So let's go and remove our lovely schema that we have just added. Okay, it is gone. Now let's start over with the advanced schema. I have already an advanced schema article, but this is not related to the local business, so I'm just going to add a new one. And from this I can start from the blank, but I always encourage people to use this generate preset option. All of the simple schema items are available here, but with more control and a couple of more fields as well. So let's select our local business, and you can see local business for post based and local business for site based. We need the local business for our complete site for VR, so we are going to use this option. The post based option is for those who want to create a directory of local businesses, and each post in their website is a separate local business, so they can use this option. So we are going to use the site based here, and you can just click the generate properties and it will quickly generate the properties for you. So let's review it now. Okay, at the glance of it, you see that it has a lot more options here. If I go to the business name, it has already detected the blog name. For the URL, if the blog URL is just fine. For the telephone number, it has put a dummy number here. Okay, I can change it. And then we have opening hours. This is another field that we didn't have in our simple schema, and you can check the more details on your own. This is not our this is not the video we are going to discuss that. We are indeed interested in founder, adding the founder. So let's go to the founder. It has already provided me some of the options, so but I just want a simple field of the founder, so I'm just using no in the link existing because I do not want to link it to anyone. I just want to name John Doe as the founder of this organization. Okay, now the local business has been created, but it is not showing anywhere on the website. To set it on everywhere, we need to set it as a global, and this can be used in the site entity schema. So let's select our quickly created local business imported schema. By the way, we can add multiple schemas here and save it. Now let's go back to our rich results test and once again test it. Okay, it has found the local business. Let's check what properties it has found in the color mag. Now this time it has a lot more information available. Okay, and especially if we check the founder, we have a person and his name is John Doe. And this is not the end of this customization. We can add all of the properties available in the local business. We can even add more information to each of these sub properties. For example, this founder is a person of John Doe, but we do not have his profile, his Facebook, his Twitter, his image right now. We can add all of them here as well. Now let's go back to our advanced schema and let me show you what else you can do with the uSchema plugin. So let's go to the local business imported. and this is the property we are going to use for our local business schema. And inside the founder, I want to add founder name, founder profile image, founder Facebook, and Wikipedia link. So in this option, I can simply use the has child option and add picture, title, and description, and don't forget to use it as a schema type of person. But I'm not, instead of doing it all here, I'm going to create a new schema property for my founder, and I'm just going to reuse it in this field. So let's go to our advanced schema and create a new, and now I want to use it for my founder, and for the founder I need it to be a person. So I'm selecting the person and generating it, and let's review it. And I'm going to name it as the John founder. This is the founder schema for John, and in the name field I'm going to use it as a John Doe. For the image, this is just an avatar, so I'm using it as a placeholder. Then we have job title, this is the founder, so let's change it to founder. And a telephone number, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and an email ID, let's put it as a mail2@johndoe. Let's put an address here, and here we have the option to add postal address. I'm going to leave it as it is. Okay, we have a person John founder, but we have not used it anywhere. So let's go back to our organization local business schema, and I'm going to use the schema that we have just created for John in our founder section. So let's go there, and in this I'm going to use existing schema item. Once I have selected the existing schema item, you see that I can select schema item from here. So let's select John founder here and update it. Now for the last time, let's go to the rich results test and refresh the page. And now schema lovers, we again have local business, and if I open this property to see details of this, I have a lot more information this time. And if I just go to the founder, I have a founder type of person. His name is John Doe, his image is this one, job title is available, telephone, mail to, and all of the properties that we have added there. Okay, so this is the true power of this plugin. You can reuse your created advanced schema in other properties. So hope you enjoyed this video as much as I do, and if you have any question, don't forget uSchema support is always available to help you.